Okay, today we're going to be flying in the Rutan Long Easy from Reno to Sacramento. This is a hour-long flight, maybe more. Um, this airplane is a little bit faster than some others, so maybe we'll get there a little quicker. Usually at this stage of flight, not that we're in flight, but at this stage, we'd have our nose gear folded in because all of the weight of this airplane is in the back. Like our center of gravity would be like over here due to the fuel in the wings and the heavy engine back here, and there being basically nothing up front. Okay, starting up this plane is relatively easy. We have battery, avionics, alternator, avionics, I mean. We have our radio on, and then from there we will do a quick ATC check to get the information. So ATC at this airport is 135.8.
23,000 broken. Temperature 29er. Dew point -02. Altimeter 29908. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runways 17 right, 17 left, 26. Reptical hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
Okay, information Charlie, runway
Reno Tahoe
17.
Airport information, Charlie. 2029er Zulu. Wind variable. Visibility 10. Ceiling 23,000 broken. Temperature 29er. Dew point -02. Altimeter 29908. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runways 17 right, 17 left, 26. Reptical hold short instructions.
2998.
Advise on initial contact.
And
You
we
have
will switch off of that. Information Charlie, runway 17, altimeter 29908. From here, we have to go into the clearance delivery. And I am new to Beyond ATC, so I am kind of cheating. I have not only all my I'm not cheating by having my frequencies written down. I am cheating though. I have open what I'm supposed to say to them. Beyond ATC doesn't use standard FAA phraseology. They actually use ICAO, like the international phraseology. So this is actually more realistic of a flight if I were to be flying out of the US. Reno clearance delivery November 739er Sierra Bravo, Rutan Long Easy, VFR to Sacramento International, 4,500 request flight following.
November 739 Sierra Bravo, Reno clearance. Cleared to Sacramento. Radar vectors Verdi, then as filed. Maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency 119.2. Squawk 5440.
5440. And then departure 19.9.2. Reno clearance November 739 Sierra Bravo, clear to Sacramento. We'll maintain vectors Verdi, then we'll do filed, maintain 6,000 feet, departure frequency 119.2, squawk 5440.
November 739 Sierra Bravo, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for start or taxi.
Okay, 1.1.9. And then squawk 5 4.
November 739 Sierra Bravo, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for start or taxi.
Reno clearance November 739 Sierra Bravo, contacting ground on 121.9 when ready for taxi. Also, let's go into our nav1 real quick. And then I think where we need to go is 113.2. I think that's correct. We will switch onto ground. Seems like we are using 17 as our runway, so we will expect taxi there. We will start up pre-hand. Usually at this point we'd turn our fuel pumps on and then let some fuel in. For some reason my fuel pump switch does not work in this plane, and I'm not going to fix that right now. So we're going to put our fuel selector to the left position. We're going to bring our mixture up, and then we're going to turn on our strobe and nav lights. I forgot we don't have taxi lights. And then we can start. RPMs look good. We can confirm engine just started. Quick look around the in-game cockpit to make sure everything functions. Okay, everything seems like it's functioning. I want to check. Can I pull up the flight plan on this? And then if I can I get to... No. Okay, so here's roughly the flight plan. It is VFR, so it is just a straight line. But we can use that a little bit too as a nav aid. I do want to use VOR. Though I don't know what I would use. I don't know entirely how to use it. So admittedly, I don't know entirely how to use that stuff. Will it change on... Oh, we don't have a HSI for whatever reason. Okay, we will contact... we'll contact ground. And see what they say. It's a very creaky airplane. Now this airplane actually, it's like that. It's all fiberglass with no, oh, helicopter. It's fiberglass with like no internal frame. As far as I know, I'm sure there's some frame, like there's some sort of way the engine is mounted, I'm sure. It has to be mounted to something, but most of this is all fiberglass with no like metal, like there's no wing spars or anything. It's all fiberglass with then foam inside of it, which makes this airplane super light, super fuel efficient, and super fast. We'll contact ground though. Reno ground, November 739er Sierra Bravo at GA ramp, ready for taxi with information. Charlie, VFR departure southbound.
November 739 Sierra Bravo, runway 26 taxi via Echo, Alpha.
Reno ground, November 739er Sierra Bravo, wheel taxi to runway 26 via Echo, Alpha.
November 739 Sierra Bravo, contact Reno Tower 118.7.
Reno ground, November 739er Sierra Bravo will contact Reno Tower at 118.7. Okay, 118.7. This plane like does a little clicking noise for me. It's pretty fun. Okay, awful. I got super distracted there and had way too high throttle during that taxi, so please ignore that. Ignore also the fact that we got lost looking for Echo. Okay, we will switch over to Tower, and then we will contact them and let them know that we're ready to take off. Reno Tower, November 739er Sierra Bravo, holding short, runway 26, ready for departure, VFR southbound.
November 739 Sierra Bravo, Reno Tower, wind variable, fly heading 260, runway 26, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 26, November 739er Sierra Bravo. Okay. So the takeoff checklist for this aircraft is relatively easy. Given there's no flaps, we have a speed brake, trim, mixture, and a throttle, basically, and like carb heat and some other things. But for actual flying stuff, we don't have flaps. This aircraft honestly takes a lot to take off. I'm glad we are on a big runway. So we will set that up, and then also, what was the departure? Oh, the departure's on 119.2. So we will tune into that once we're off the ground. I feel like I'm holding up this runway, putting this in. Okay. Everything looks correct. Takeoff speeds on this thing, I'm gonna guess, are around 90 knots. Given our air shape, our wing shape, I mean. Airspeed is alive, 80, 90. Away. Norkill departure, November 739er Sierra Bravo, passing 3,000, climbing 4,500 VFR. Why is... Okay, you're going to have to adjust my thing. I don't know what the fatal RPM for this engine is. So we're running at max throttle with full mixture, and we're going to turn on to where our avionics say we got to go. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to contact Oakland Center and then see if we can get the approach frequency for Sacramento. So let's just see if that's something Beyond ATC can do. Oakland Center, November 739 Sierra Bravo. Do you guys have the frequency, the approach frequency for Sacramento? I was maybe too vague with Sacramento.
Oakland Center, November 739 Sierra Bravo. Sacramento approach frequency is 125.25.
Thank you for the frequency, November 739 Sierra Bravo. Wow, I'm surprised that worked. 125.25. Okay, Beyond ATC has just fully crashed. Given it's a simulator, I still want to land. That's where we're supposed to be landing right now, is 17 R. Actually, we were cleared for 17 right. That's not where we're supposed to be landing. We are going to do a simple traffic pattern in this aircraft and then land. That is unfortunate that that crashed. Beyond ATC is mid-development, like there's still early access. So not super surprised that happened, but it is unfortunate. So we're going to do 4 left-hand turns, and then we will land on the runway 17 left. To try to make this a little bit more realistic, I've squawked 7700, which I believe is the radio issues. Now, normally they'd give you like light signals and you'd land based off of that. Since this is Microsoft Flight Simulator, we're just gonna land. we will pull our speed brake out. Once we get under 100 knots, I will pull the gear out. This is a very short approach. Our gear should have been out, and our speed brake should have been out. In fact, I'm going to pull our gear out now. So the gear on this is a mechanical crank. We did pull it a little fast, but using it in the hopes to speed us up. So we have massive speed brake, our gear. We are still going around 115 knots due to our low AOA, but our throttle is at 0, and there's not a ton we can do. I'm expecting to land around 110 knots, which is pretty normal for this thing, so that's alright. We'll kind of pick up our throttle a little bit, just so we can actually make the runway. We're landing on 17 left. It just definitely seems like this is the emptiest runway here. This is an airliner runway, so we do actually have pretty good coverage. Now we do need a touchdown. We're stretching it a little bit right now. Not the prettiest landing ever. What we'll do is we'll steer with our feet and get to a safe place to taxi off, like this turn off right here. We're going to pull up to a random parking and shut down because I can't get clearance for anything else. Beyond ATC crashed, which is very sad. It is early development, so I can't really complain, and it is a super cool software. So we're gonna we don't have parking brakes, so we'll put our full brakes down. We can kill our engine. Watch our RPMs drop down. Yeah, there we go. Engine stopped. We will go to both of these comms don't matter. Stick doesn't matter. Everything seems like it's working. We will turn our lights off. Bring our thing back up, mess with our trim a little bit, throttles down, mixtures down, magnetos we will switch off, fuel tank we can shut off, flaps levers not bound, we'll turn off avionics, alternator and battery. Thank you for watching this. If you watched it till the end, it's insane. I don't get how you guys could find this entertaining, but I'll post again sometime next week.